So I wanted to give with this video a brief overview and a direction for those who don't know the Bible, these ones that follow these false prophets, more specifically Timothy Dixon, and these ones that claim that God is speaking through them. So the church does not recognize this as divination, what they're doing, because the church, and it's well understood that throughout history, a lot of people get it confused that God has spoken through his prophets. He never spoke through his prophets. He spoke to his prophets, not through them. There is a major difference. And this is the law, the church law, the doctrinal law that is related to this. And this is why these false prophets are not welcomed or acknowledged by the true church. Because what they're doing is what's against, or what has been decided by the true church as a violation of this law. This is why the true church does not recognize these ones, because they consider this basically possession, as I had shown in my video about error. And I've said that these prophets were possessed with that demon error, which I had shown in my video. And this is what the church recognizes it as also, that they are possessed, that God is not speaking through them, because God in his omnipotence and the Lord will never speak through a man. Understand that. They will speak to a man and not through them. But understand, this is exactly what Hank Coonerman and Timothy Dixon and some of these other ones are doing. They're claiming that God and Jesus is speaking through them. And this is a direct violation of this church law. Ancient, very, very ancient church laws that exist that recognize what demon possession is and what prophecy is. So understand, this is why the true church will not allow these ones in their doors. Very important, people. Because the true church sees these ones as possessed. And I've already shown that they go against, and it's another reason why the church does not recognize them, is because they violate everything that's taught in Matthew chapter 6 of what Jesus taught the apostles, and how these were his guidelines by pastors, apostles, and preachers of what not to do. Understand, they violate everything that Jesus taught of what not to do in Matthew chapter 6. So there is your church doctrinal law to follow and abide by, and this is why the church does not recognize these so-called prophets. So all these ones that don't know the Bible, you're too busy following these false prophets. This is why the church does not recognize them. They also see them as demon-possessed people, not prophets. You people need to stay in the Word. If you want to be in a church, be in a true church. Follow a true minister of God, not a false prophet. God bless.